Mystery Booster Commander Edition, the Black Lotus token that could be worth a fortune. E.N.D here. Mystery Booster Commander Edition could go down in Magic history for breaking the cardinal rules of Commander. This set introduces a new ability keyword called Rule Breaker, which allows you to break some of the fundamental rules of Commander. Want to have more than 100 cards in your deck? Rule Breaker. Want to include cards outside your commander's color identity? Rule Breaker. For sure, this set looks incredibly interesting, and I think every commander player will want to get their hands on some of these crazy new cards. But there is one card that already created a lot of discussion. I'm talking about Arzakon. Arzakon is a planeswalker who can also be your commander. He's a 5-color commander, meaning you will need to access to all 5 colors of mana to cast him. Enters the battlefield with 4 loyalty counters, plus 2, deals 3 damage to any other target. Basically, a lightning bolt. -7 makes each player shuffle their hand and graveyard into their library and then draw 7 cards. Basically, a Wheel of Fortune. But it's his -3 ability that has everyone talking. Create a Black Lotus token. Yes, Black Lotus. The Black Lotus is probably the most famous and desirable Magic card ever printed. Every player wants it, every collector wants it. But because the Black Lotus is on the reserve list, Wizards of the Coast cannot reprint the original card. And because the original print run was tiny, Alpha Black Lotus, for example, is estimated to have around 1,100 copies printed, its price has become completely unreachable for most of us. A gem mint Alpha Black Lotus can now command more than $1 million. So imagine being able to create one on the battlefield. And here where things get interesting. As of recording this video, we don't know whether Mystery Booster Commander Edition will actually include a Black Lotus token. Normally, when Wizards of the Coast release a new set containing a card that can create a specific token, that token is included somewhere in the product. But we've seen exceptions before. In Modern Horizons 2, we got Guard One Eye, another 5-color commander capable of creating a copy of Black Lotus. And Wizards of the Coast didn't include a Black Lotus token in that set. But Arzakon is different. Arzakon doesn't say to create a copy of Black Lotus. It specifically says create a Black Lotus token. That makes me think Wizards of the Coast will need to include an actual printed Black Lotus token somewhere in the product. Technically, a Black Lotus token, it's not a Black Lotus, therefore printing the token wouldn't violate the reserved list. But if Wizards of the Coast really does print a Black Lotus token, especially if they use the original artwork by Chris Rush or even the iconic alternative artwork by Chris Runn, prepare yourself. Because I think this token could become incredibly valuable. We have already seen how certain rare tokens can command high prices. And let's be honest, a Black Lotus token, it's not exactly going to be an ordinary token. If Wizards of the Coast makes it difficult to find, collectors are going to go absolutely crazy trying to get one. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the Black Lotus token becomes the most valuable card in the entire product. To conclude, we still don't know whether Mystery Booster Commander Edition will actually include a Black Lotus token. But if Wizards does, if they really print a Black Lotus token, congratulations Wizards, you magnificent sons of a brisket. You may have just created one of the most chased tokens in Magic history. Leave me a comment below. What do you think about a Black Lotus token? And as always, subscription button here, subscribe for my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world. Liliana.